This is a travesty. This is really a travesty. Y'all don't know if y'all can see me. I'm down here in this corner down here. I'm still tweaking, y'all. But I'm coming together. I'm coming. Listen to this, y'all. This is insane. And I'm in my son's room. Okay, let's go here. Let me say this, and it's very, very disheartening. Okay, I guess we gonna sit still and allow, whatever's going to happen. But this concerned me, because y'all know that I think, and I've said it and stated on more than one occasion, to me, the most fairest judge, I wish we had a judge like her in my town. I wish everybody had a judge like her. I think she's the most thorough judge I have ever come in contact. She ain't Hollywood. She's not, no disrespect to Judge Mathis, Judge Judy, and all them hyper bold judges. I think that Stephanie Boyd, she ran the 187 District Court in San Antonio, Texas. She's a Democrat. She was the incumbent. Okay? Now, here's the thing about it. There's a push to get rid of black folk. And y'all better recognize it. So either we gonna just stand still and let them erase us from history, or we gonna sincerely, honestly fight back, because nobody fights like us. Nobody. And some of this stuff is gonna require for us to fight. I mean, really. Now, when they start redistricting and doing that type of shit so you won't get elected again. I mean, this is what they do. This is the blueprint for madness that these people have done. These racist white supremacists who've constructed. You know how you set up a chessboard? You put your pieces where you want them to go, right? So, and hopefully you know how to play well enough to get the outcome from the results that you did. This is what white supremacy is banking on right now. They banking on the fact that they've set this shit up and they've had it in motion for a long time. Because at one time in this American history, we were working towards a more perfect union. That ain't happening no more. And then the minute we sit there and sit in that shit, the better off we'll be. There is no working towards a more perfect union. No matter how much I want it, no matter how much you want it, the evil powers that be don't want that. They want white people to remain on top of black people and brown people. And this is one of the reasons why when people say you don't give the founding fathers, I actually absolutely abhor the founding fathers. They all was trash. Okay? Because it's the same hypocrisy that white people do 500 years later. You make up all these elegant, beautiful words, but you never true to what you say on paper. You always lie. And I had somebody arguing with me talking about we need to hear what Donald Trump. I don't give a flying freak what Donald Trump has to say, because I'm not a fool. I'm not a fool. And he can only relate to fools. People like him got to be dealt with. They got to be kicked out, and all the rest of his little racist homie Cruz, they got to go. Like I said before, I was dealing with somebody that was mad at me because I wouldn't hear what Donald Trump had to say. Why in the hell would I listen to somebody that lies all the time? Make it make sense, family. You lie to me continuously. You ever notice that when you watch Judge Judy, Soon as you start lying, soon as you lie to her and she busts you in your damn lie, she ain't fucking with you no more. It's over. Because I can't trust nothing you say. Now look at all the lies that Donald Trump done told us. And you mean to tell me you still expect some kind of normalcy from a freak like this? A shitter? Listen, don't let me get started. But I remember Donald Trump. I've been hating Donald Trump ever since Central Park 5. Okay, so there's no love lost between myself, especially people my age. And I'm like, what the fuck? So what it is America, they don't want to share the space that they stole. Just wrap your mind around that. They stole America, yet they keep claiming it and want to make it white. Well, it's not going to be white, and ain't nothing you can do about it. Because you can't kill God. Do you understand that? Oh, y'all might have done a lot of wicked things on the planet to a lot of different countries and a lot of different people. But you're not going to kill God. If y'all ain't killed us so far, that means we still coming. And we still coming. And what we need to do is stop the lies. Anytime you hear them, and if you can't speak unhypocritically, no matter what the results are, then you in bondage. And it's for one thing I'm going to say, I done broke the chains. Now I can lift my hands. As Mary said, these shackles, man, you better get them damn shackles off your feet, and you better speak unhypocritically to these white people, because they have ruined what was going on. Don't get me wrong. America has always been a cesspool. But again, like I said, I thought we were working towards a more perfect union. I did. I really thought that. I was 8 years old, I think, when Dr. King got killed. I really thought we were working towards a more perfect union. And now I see what the end result. I'm like, oh, okay. It's the same old, same old. So I advocate for getting rid of this system. Let it do what it do. Let it break all the way down. In fact, let's help it break down. And let's replace it with a system of justice. Let's replace it with something different. Y'all can't patch this shit up. You can't put no more band-aids on the bullet wounds that these people done created for us. How in the hell we waited all that long for a civil rights bill and those advances, and this man done tore everything that we didn't work for down in less than a year? 400 years of 200 years of trying to rectify a wrong. He put you us right back to where we was. That's unacceptable, people. I don't care if you black, white, whatever. This is unacceptable. So either you going to stand on the side with black people, on the side of brown people, on the side of white people, or you going to stick with this white, evil demagogue that's going to destroy America, sure enough. Ain't no middle ground. It's either or. And y'all going to have to make up your damn mind. Because this right here is totally unacceptable. Listen to this. The most recent Democratic elections reshaped the makeup of Bexar County's courts and ignited a continuing conversation about the future of black representation within the district party, the Democratic Party. 3 black judges lost their re-election bid in the primaries. County Court at Law number 12 Judge Yolanda Huff, the 187 Criminal District Judge, Dr. Stephanie Boyd, and 436 District Court Judge William Cruz Shaw. Their defeats mean that Bexar County will move forward without a single black elected on their bench. The San Antonio Observer reached out to all 3 judges regarding the election results and this article. Judges Stephanie Boyd and William Cruz Shaw responded, while Judge Yolanda Huff had not responded as of this publication. The results also come at a moment when voters appear increasingly willing to remove incumbents they believe have become liabilities, even when those decisions reshape the political or demographic makeup of public institutions. For black candidates, however, the scrutiny has historically carried an additional layer. Political analysts and civil rights advocates have long noted that black office holders have faced heightened examination and are more frequently placed under a public microscope, reflecting broader racial dynamics that continue to shape American politics. Across several Democratic races in this election cycle, voters appear to be placing a stronger emphasis on accountability than in previous cycles. Now, if you want to know, I don't know the other judges, but I do know Judge Boyd. I think Judge Boyd is one of the most fairest, competent judges that we have in this country. Not only does she apply the law, she explains the law. And not people have that, judges have that ability, because they all covered in arrogance. What I've noticed, and I've been checking her out for a few years now, and what she's been a judge since 2018. I've been watching her. At least she has the ability to explain and teach while she's sentenced. And while a lot of people don't like it, a lot of people that are sentenced by her come back to show her how they've changed their lives, how their one encounter with her made a difference. See, and those are the kind of judges that we need. We do not need continuously people, black or white, that because I'm not going to say just because you black, you're looking out for balance. A lot of black people are so full of self-hatred that you're not going to get anywhere with them. So you have to study the candidate. And you got to pick through the garbage. I think Bexar County has made a big mistake. In Texas, recent Democratic Senate primary, State Representative James Tallarico, of course, y'all know he defeated Jasmine Crockett in a race highly described as bitter, forcing Democrats to confront the internal divisions over electability strategy and the racial dynamics that continue to shape candidate selection within the party. Crockett, and I'm not saying that I'm all for Crockett. I can see some of the flaws. And yes, she's a firebrand because she's an Aries. She's a fighter. But there's a lot of things about her politics that I just don't like. That APEC stuff, and me seeing a tape of her saying that vote for the person that took out Cori Bush, that APAC gave all that money to throw it into his campaign. And I don't like how she said it to that group of people under their breath, and then come out and say that she didn't do it. So now you showing people that you're a liar, and that's not good. It's not good ethics system. Anyway, the courthouse controversy shaped judicial races, and every black judge lost in Bexar County. Stephanie Boyd also defeated in Democratic primary by challenger Stephanie Franco. During the campaign, Boyd faced criticism from attorneys and the public regarding courtroom management and her decision to live stream hearings. So that's what they mad about. They mad about she put her court on YouTube. That's basically because you can't say that she haven't been fair. That's just a lie. Those concerns were circulating prior to the election and were later amplified when some members of the legal community and residents arguing that judges should focus on justice over clicks. Judge Boyd addressed the attention surrounding her courtroom live stream and suggested the issue may have been overstated during the campaign. With regards to YouTube, it was brought to my attention that my opponent has indicated that she will continue using the platform, Boyd wrote. YouTube, however, has largely been a red herring used to justify other forces at work behind the scenes. Boyd also emphasized that live streaming court appearances aligns with long-standing and principles transparency of the judicial system. As a reminder, both under Texas Constitution, Article 1, Section 13, and the U.S. Constitution, the Sixth Amendment, courts must be open to the public, ensuring transparency and accountability in the judicial process. Now, what's wrong with her coming on? If it's in the Constitution, you see how they just break laws as they see fit? We gotta, okay? We gotta break this system down. It has to be broken down. And it has to be replaced with a system of justice. These people don't want to be held accountable for nothing. And that's why I hate the founding fathers. Every one of them. To allow this shit to go on. Before y'all died, when y'all started the Declaration of Independence, you should have started the real work of dismantling white supremacy. But you didn't. You kept pushing it off, giving it to the next generation. I can't deal with it. I can't. And now, where we sit today, these people don't even think that it's an issue. They think all this shit is normal. They don't even think it was socially engineered. They think they really better than people. And I blame y'all for allowing that shit. And all I can say, black people, wake up. Don't hate yourself so bad, because Willie Lynch said we will be perpetually miserable. And that's what it's starting to look like. Because white people done created the money. They done created the money system. And will do anything for it. But before then, just like the Native American, we had our own money system. We bartered, we traded, and whatever it takes to get from up under their system, we should be willing to do. But I see a lot of us not, because we too busy wanting to brag about our things. And that's what totally destroys me about black people. We are the least people. We are the least people should be chasing bags like this. As much injustice that have been done to us collectively. Listen. All I can say is I'm very disappointed in Texas. I'm very disappointed in the removal of one of the best judges that America has seen. And y'all gonna pay dearly for that, one way or the other. With that being said, I know it's a lot. If you like what you hear, please like, subscribe, and share my channel. I'll see you in the next video.